my name's Caroline Dawson, and I'm a park aide here at Shasta State Historic Park. And today I'm going to show you how to make a corn husk doll. Before I get started, I'm going to tell you some brief history and some knowledge you should know about the corn husk dolls. A corn husk doll is a Native American doll made out of dried leaves or husk of a corn cob. Maize, known as in some countries as corn, is a large grain plant domesticated by indigenous peoples in Mesoamerica in prehistoric times. Every part of the ear of corn is used. Women braided the husks for rope and twine and coiled them into containers and mats. Shredded husks made good kindling and filling for pillows and mattresses. The corn cob served as bottle stoppers, scrubbing bushes, and fuel from smoking meat. This corn silk made the hair of the corn husk dolls. Corn husk dolls have been made by northeastern Native Americans since the beginnings of corn agriculture, well more than 1,000 years ago. Brittle dried corn husks became soft if soaked in water and produced finished dolls sturdy enough for children's toys. Even our area, the Wintu, Stillwater, and Modoc tribes made these dolls for their young as toys. Now that you know a bit of the history, we're going to make a corn husk doll. And I have here in my bucket some corn husks soaking in water, which makes it easy to work with the husks instead of them just being dry. So I'm going to take some, and as you start making these a lot, you'll just start doing your own kind of thing, really, because there's so many different ways and accessories you can do. So I'm going to start about like this, and I think I have about 5 or 6 leaves, corn husk leaves. I start like that, and I have some string and accessories all ready to go. And I'm going to take my first string and tie it towards the top, and it doesn't have to be a big string because you're not going to see it. I'm going to start, and I'm going to tie it tight too. Tie it in a knot. And I have scissors ready here because you'll be cutting off excess of your strings. Next, I'm going to separate my leaves. Sometimes you have to tear it. And I'm going to turn it inside out, like so. And we're making our head is what we're doing. We're starting and we're going to make our head. Then I'm going to take another string that I have ready and I'm going to tie it, and I'm making the neck. Again, I'm going to tie it tight. Tie it in a knot. And again, cut the excess off. Next, and actually what I'm going to do, but everybody's different, I'm going to trim this up a little bit to make it even. Next, I'm going to take another piece. It's going to be her arms. And you don't need as many. And I'm just going to take one. And I'm going to kind of flatten it out, but I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll it up like so, and then separate the leaves, her skirt area sort of, and tuck this in there in between. Next, another piece of string. I'm going to make the waist. I'm going to make her waist. And I'm going to use this color again. Again, tying it tight in a knot. This time I'm just gonna let that flow. And again, we were talking accessories. I have an apron here that I'm going to put on her. Now we're going to clean up her arms. And I'm going to cut again. And again, I'm going to accessorize just a little bit more and put string like bracelets. Cut that just one more time. Around her wrists. Again, I have some string ready. Gonna cut another string. Lastly, we're going to give her some hair. Or a headband, whichever. And we're going to top it off with a flower. And we made a corn husk doll. And that concludes our corn husk doll making today. And I want to thank you for being here at Shasta State Historic Park. We'll be doing others like this in the future.